What is up, Trauma Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. The rapper DaBaby apparently called out JoJo Siwa, and everybody was like making memes and jokes about it. But they're so wrong. They're so wrong because some people are taking this so serious. We're going to get into it. We're going to explain it. MrBeast has declared war on Russia. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. We got KSI getting banned from uploading for a week from YouTube. We're gonna talk about that and PewDiePie and much more. We got more information on Clout Gang version 2. Exciting stuff. We got James Charles, the D'Amelios. Oh, this is hilarious. I can't wait to tell you that story and much more. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you are subscribed, those notifications on, because you don't want to miss a thing. For our first story, FaZe Rain, very popular YouTuber from the past, which recently had a very public drug problem that was displayed for everyone. Very sad to see, and we have good news. FaZe Rain is now 6 months drug-free. He tweeted out, "I'm so happy that I got my coin," you know, making a joke because it's a Chuck E. Cheese coin. But all joking aside, like I've talked to multiple people, he really is doing very well. So congratulations to him. All right, let's talk about this. DaBaby came out with a brand new song titled DaBaby Beatbox Freestyle. And there is a line that says, "You a B, JoJo Siwa B." Now, if you take this clip out of context of the song, sure, it might seem like he's insulting actually JoJo Siwa, but if you hear the song in full context, he's doing like wordplay. He's basically saying JoJo Siwa, because DaBaby's like nickname is JoJo, so he's like saying JoJo Siwa. Like, you get it, right? Regardless, the entire internet started making memes, and I thought everybody understood what was going on. Like, DaBaby tweeted out, "I love Twitter, bruh," and someone responded, "You better hide, sir," showing JoJo Siwa in her car looking for DaBaby. That's right, like everybody was making memes that JoJo Siwa and DaBaby were about to throw down because of this line, but I thought everybody was in on the joke, but apparently not. James Charles tweeted out this: "Can somebody explain to me why DaBaby is dissing JoJo Siwa when she is 12 years younger, 10 times richer, and 2 inches taller than him?" Yikes! It's wordplay. It's not that deep. I mean, first of all, DaBaby even responded by tweeting directly at JoJo. DaBaby said, "JoJo Siwa, my 3-year-old princess is your #1 fan. I bought every product you have out. She thinks she's you. Don't let them trick you into thinking I'd ever have a problem with you. My wordplay just went over their heads. All love on my end, shorty. Keep shining." Guys, there is no beef. There's no diss. It's just a wordplay. But speaking about musical artists, Dua Lipa. She is a very popular musical artist, and there was this article that came out about her that was over in Europe, and the article says this. This is Dua Lipa. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, it does look similar. I mean, but speaking about James Charles is not happy, and not just because he thinks JoJo Siwa got insulted by DaBaby, but because fans are coming to his house. James Charles responded by saying, "A friendly reminder that it is absolutely not acceptable to show up to your favorite influencer's home waiting outside to meet them. It's extremely violating, scary, and a guaranteed way not to get a photo." Yikes! I mean, I have to agree with James Charles. I mean, you gotta be respectful. You got to get permission. And speaking of someone out there being a super fan trying to get permission, one fan has been trying to get permission to go on a date with Charli D'Amelio. That's right, the gentleman in question, known as Rogan Boyd, who has 66 followers and Photoshop pictures of him and Charli D'Amelio. Rogan actually reached out to Charli's father for permission to date her. That's right, Charli D'Amelio's father, Mark D'Amelio, posted an Instagram photo of the entire family. Rogan responded by saying, can I date your daughter? That's when Charli's dad said, you mean, may I date your daughter? Try again. Rogan responded by saying, may I date your daughter? Charli's dad says no. But listen, boys and girls, Rogan isn't going to give up. Oh, no. No, he is not going to be turned around this fast. He responds by saying this. Look at my TikTok and you can see how nice of a guy I am, Mark. Charli's dad responds by saying, Mark, we're on a first name basis? Try again. Rogan responds, Mr. D'Amelio, I would be honored to drive down to LA to meet the D'Amelio family and take Charli on a romantic first date. Is that all right with you? Mr. D'Amelio did not respond, man. He left Rogan on scene. Oh, it breaks my heart. I was hoping that Rogan would get that shot, man. Get that one date. But speaking about one influence out there trying to get a date, we are talking about Logan Paul, who is trying to get a fight date with Mayweather, and it's not happening. That's right. It was announced that there was going to be a Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather boxing event, and then it got canceled, and there is no new date. In fact, according to one of my sources, and this is the same source that gave me the information that made me even break this story that this fight might happen in the first place. So, in my opinion, a credible source, he had this to say. I tweeted out, source close to Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather has not signed the fight contract yet. Logan Paul is freaking out because the Mayweather team has lost interest. So then I asked, well, then why did Mayweather post on Instagram the flyer, you know, the fight flyer? The source said he was paid to make that post, but has not signed the fight contract. Oh no, oh no. Did Logan Paul get finessed by Mayweather? And like even TMZ recently interviewed Mayweather on his birthday and he didn't even want to talk about it. He didn't even want to talk about the Logan fight. He's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. And listen guys, I got a lot of hate from Logan Paul by saying that there wasn't a lot of interest for this fight. So I did another poll on Twitter and it received 42,000 votes. I said, what boxing match would you rather watch? Logan Paul versus Mayweather or DaBaby versus Vicky? And 56% of you said you'd rather watch DaBaby and Vicky. Oh no! But speaking about Logan Paul, I mean, he's known for this boxing stuff because he boxed KSI, and KSI is back in the news because he can't upload on YouTube. KSI tweeted out, I might have to wait for an upload. Sorry, showing that he got a community guidelines strike. He followed up in another tweet saying it was one of the try not to laugh videos. One of the clips was against community guidelines, unfortunately. Oh, well. And yeah, I reached out to JJ and asked him, and apparently he can't upload for an entire week because he got that community guidelines strike. I want you guys to think of the current state of YouTube right now. Within a couple days of each other, we had PewDiePie, one of the biggest YouTubers, getting a community guidelines strike. Now we got KSI. What is going on? And speaking about problems with YouTube, many people have caught this glitch, and I seen this on Reddit, and I just wanted to bring it up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are photoshopping this or if it's real, but maybe you guys could tell me in the comments below if you've seen this. Apparently some videos are now showing negative dislike numbers. What is going on? I've seen this a couple times on the internet and I'm like, what? And speaking about what? MrBeast is pretty upset. All right, he is mad because the Russians are stealing his stuff. MrBeast tweeted out this: the largest channel in Russia just takes my thumbnails and photoshops his face on mine. Yeah, guys, if you look closely, I mean, this is unbelievable. They're just taking his stuff and photoshopping his face. Like, what is going on? That, ladies and gentlemen, is just not right. But listen, it's not all L's for MrBeast. In fact, he's got a major W, because you guys know MrBeast has his own Beast Burger, and well, MrBeast Burger has sold over 1 million sandwiches in under 2 months. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And another thing that I find a little bit insane is Clout Gang version 2. We told you that FaZe Banks is getting Clout Gang back together with some new members. members, and one of those new members is Logan Paul's buddy Mike. So Logan Paul is moving away to Puerto Rico for tax reasons. I mean, that's what I think it's for. And Mike is going to be left in LA with nothing to do. Well, apparently he has something to do now because he's joining FaZe Banks in Clout Gang version 2. Mike had this to say. Roll it.
Before I even found out that Logan was moving to Puerto Rico and ruining everything that we created here at the Maverick House, I'd already started laying the foundation for a new project that I'm working on with Banks and a couple other people that you may know of. Call it a Clout Gang 2.0, 2017 all over again, where we bring some of the biggest Twitch talent, TikTok talent into the same house.
Woo! You know, me and Mike don't get along, but I am excited about Clout Gang version 2. If you're excited, make sure you take the time to slap a like on this video. If you're new here and you want to keep up to date on all the news, you gotta subscribe with those notifications on, because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm gonna keep you in the loop.